We're actually hearing about a new PlayStation console. We're also hearing some bad news about Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Yes, the saga continues, ladies and gentlemen. And for this one, I really recommend you that you get the stock of at least 2 kilograms of copium high extra strength tablets, because it's gonna help you out during this video. And with that, I just want to get right into it. If you're new, we do news videos, reaction videos every single day, and shout out to every single one of you for 800 likes on the last video. I love y'all, okay? But coming in at our number 8 spot, you might want to hide your vibes for this one. This might be a little bit controversial, and viewers' discretion is seriously advised, okay? Because shout out to the homie for adding me in this situation, because apparently we're in the Xbox Series S outsold the PS5 by more than double in Japan last week. Damn! And this situation is 10 times wilder than Michelle Jenica actually doing those dance moves right before her runs, right? Because we're talking Japan, okay? Japan is usually the land of the Sony ponies out there. Most people prefer to buy like a PS5 console, a Sony pony console. I also own me that Sony pony console. I own that since like the PS2 days, even own that PS3, that fat boy. But those Japanese homies, they do not F around, okay? For the most part, they prefer a Sony pony console, but they are not like, hey man, I'm gonna start fighting over like dumb stuff, right? I'm not gonna fight over like plastics, okay? But apparently the Series S bot console outsold the PS5 more than double, and there could be two things. Number one, the PS5 stock is bad. Number two, the Series S, it's a great value for the price, okay? It's way cheaper than PS5, it's way cheaper than Series X, and a lot more people find it affordable. And maybe some people really wanted to convert to a bot console, you never know. But apparently the YouTubers started fighting over Sony ponies and the bots out there, and I have been seeing like a ton of people out there, man. A ton of people selling popcorn, people trying to apply cold water to the burned area, because apparently the homie Tate came out. He said that, to be fair, Xbox have time on their hands with no games to play this year. I mean, damn, okay, damn. That is crazy, okay? Motherfucker out there started spitting out there, so much so that the homie who runs a bot channel, I mean, he covers the bots news, I cover Sony pony news, I also cover bot news here and there, but he says that, why do I get the sense you tweeted this with them tears running down your face, you damn Xbox? Sniffle, sniffle, I'll show you, cry some more. In Urdu, I would like to say, भाईजान इनको बवासीर की बीमारी हुई है, इन्हें बवासीर की गोलियां दो यार कोई. And the sauce is crazy, like people dropping DDTs around the ground floor, people dropping bicycle kicks. I mean, this is some good old gamers action right there, ladies and gentlemen. Listen, man, back in my days, the situation wasn't this crazy. It was crazy, but not this crazy, okay? But apparently an unannounced studio has partnered with Sony to make a PS5 horror game. This is the trust internet sleuths to discover things you wouldn't notice otherwise. Reset Era user Tumari has somehow discovered an unannounced studio called Swishel Kish. Oh, hell yeah! That's working on a PS5 horror game. The studio, which appears to have around 10 to 15 devs, including industry vets employed, is not only full funded, but also a PlayStation partner. And they say that they're creating a premium single player PlayStation 5 plus PC narrative horror game. This was found in their job description, and the studio name is Swissel Kiss. I love that name, fellas. I love that name. But also in the news, apparently this is some really good news for people that love walking simulators. And listen, man, no disrespect to people that actually love Death Stranding, but I mean, damn, son. Now confirmed Death Stranding sequel in development, and highly likely Silent Hill both by Kojima production. Oh my god, I'm shaking. I'm shaking. And quickly after the homies started shaking, the homies started doing helicopters with their release, because we're not just talking about a walking simulator 2, but we're also talking about a brand new Silent Hill game. And I do know that some of you actually like Death Stranding, and seriously, no disrespect, walking is actually kind of good for health, right? So smash the like button if you agree. I mean, I'm just joking around, but we got Death Stranding 2 coming out, and we got a new Silent Hill game. I mean, I do agree with you, there's 20 pounds of hopium going around, but at the end of the day, you still wanna treat it as a rumor, okay? And once again, some new information emerged, and we're hearing that juggernaut publisher EA planning to sell or merge. And we're hearing that according to several sources familiar with the matter, EA has been emboldened by the Microsoft buyout of Activision, and now they are persisting in pursuing a sale. Now, previously they did say that they're not really interested in selling, and now, I mean, the quote is they are persistent in pursuing a sale. However, some claim that the firm would prefer a merger with current bigwig Andrew Wilson, eager to remain as CEO of a hypothetical combined company. And obviously that means more money. And honestly, I was looking at the stocks, right? And their market cap is about like almost $37 billion. That's a lot of money, okay? You cannot grow that by growing Nesquik in the backyard. You gotta be selling your soul for that kind of money, okay? But apparently, I was kind of shocked, and a lot of people go in shock whenever they hear that, because Take-Two is, yeah, man, they were like around 18 billion. With Zynga, they would be closer to like somewhere 30, but Take-Two on its own was closer to $18 billion. And my guy, right now, they're like 13.4 billion. I mean, that's a lot of money, okay? Don't get me wrong, I don't have that kind of money. Maybe one day we can actually have a Stud Muffin Corporation. In fact, like that's what we're trying to have, like Stud Muffin and GigaChat Corporation. Listen, man, I'm putting my hands together. We're in dire need of $1.50 right now. Somebody can maybe drop $5 out there. Maybe one of you can drop $1.50. We really need it here. So one day we can go ahead and buy Take-Two, because listen, man, Take-Two not that expensive. Not that expensive. And you know that they got that GTA 6 coming out when we're 80 years old, and obviously they do have GTA 5, and a lot of people go in shock because yes, a lot of people assume they got GTA 5, but they're not releasing that many games. They got NBA. Not everybody love NBA. I mean, a lot of people love NBA, but obviously a lot of people complain about it too, just like Call of Duty. It's like, you know, every year same kind of shiza. But listen, man, if PlayStation buys Take-Two, if Xbox buys Take-Two, it's game over. Whoever buys Take-Two and they make it so GTA 6 is exclusive or even timed exclusive, let's be real, GTA 6 is gonna be a massive game. Like, will Take-Two ever make it so it's exclusive to one platform? Probably, and most definitely not. I could be wrong, you could be wrong, we could all be wrong, okay? But let's be real, GTA 6, that's gonna be like a bigger game. So I guess it's safer to say, even if somebody buys Take-Two, that game will not be exclusive, but it can be timed exclusive. And even then, I mean, I just do not want to see the Stud Muffins looking like this if they're on Sony Pony or Xbot, okay? Also, I mean, damn, Sony has reportedly registered a new PS5 model. A new model? Can I even find the current model, lol? PS5 will remain the most dominant console in online games for the next 3 years. Buy an Xbox, you almost made hours to join a single match. Oh my, listen, man, these ponies and bots are crazy, okay? But I love the memes. I definitely love the sauce. But apparently Sony is reportedly, they register a new PS5 model. This is called the CFI 1200, and apparently it is said to have an updated radio equipment inside of it. Listen, Sony, don't make me show my radio towers, okay? Now, Sony appears to have registered a new PlayStation 5 model in Japan. I mean, damn. As the company received construction design certification in April for a CFI 1200 device that uses updated radio equipment. I mean, damn. This approval is likely for the PS5 as the Sony console uses CFI 1XXX. Ooh, that's kind of spicy. Model numbering scheme. And this is kind of like what we heard. We could all be wrong with this situation, but what we're hearing here is that Sony is making a new model with updated radio equipment, and they want to have this because it's going to be a little bit easier to produce. I feel like that it's going to be using a different chip entirely, but it's going to be similar to the current PS5. The hardware, it's almost going to be the same with maybe like a different chip that will make it so they can actually buy more of those and produce more of those PS5s, because yep, the chip shortages are making it so they cannot produce more PS5s the way they would like to. And I feel like that this is probably the solution they're looking to come out with. But shout out to the homie Ellie for adding me in the situation, because apparently we're in the future game show will present around 40 games with summer showcase. And let's keep $1.50. 38 of those games are gonna be mobile titles and 2 of them are gonna be AAA titles. I'll totally be live streaming, so definitely hit the subscribe bell. But I cannot wait for all of your comments out there, dropping those Z's. I mean, yes, man, definitely bringing those pillows out there. I think the streams are gonna require some sleeping, okay? And this following topic actually riled up a lot of the Elden Ring community, because apparently xputer.com came out, and my god, this tweet banged like crazy, and it did 178,000 likes. Yo, I'm just asking for 2 likes, okay? I'm just asking for 2 likes, brothers. But apparently Elden Ring loses almost 90% of its concurrent players on Steam. Damn! And the reason this is juicing up, the reason it's going around, because obviously that's like cappity cap. Then the number is probably not cappity cap. It definitely and most certainly would have lost like majority of its players, because I mean, it's a single player game, right? Like single player game drops in player count after players beat the game. I mean, duh, it's a single player game, so obviously most people are gonna play it and then they're gonna be like piecing out. That's how it works. And the streets out there sharing those internet points, I mean, god damn, okay? Posted way late and without name drops because I really just don't feel like having this one blowing up much, worst game of all time in my opinion. Homies drop instead donut version of the Horizon Forbidden Chick. Elden Ring in my opinion is the weakest of the series. Yes, the world is massive, but 60% of the caves and dungeons feel copy and paste. So yeah, bros, everybody's dropping 20 tons of opinions out there, but coming in at our #1 spot, I mean, you might want to sit down for this one, clench your butt cheeks, because listen, man, the homie Ralph came out, and oh yes, and he says that plans to reshape skill-based matchmaking for Modern Warfare 2. Now, #1, it means that we're gonna be having skill-based matchmaking in the game, which I'm pretty sure you already know about it. We've been talking about this for a very, very long time, but I'm a defeated gamer. I have accepted defeat, so even if it's gonna have skill-based matchmaking, listen, man, it's gonna have skill-based matchmaking. Okay, we really cannot do anything about it. But apparently he went in gang style, and he says that an associate close to Call of Duty describes skill-based matchmaking as complicated but pragmatic. We're always looking for ways on improving every facet that contributes to a product's success. That's the initiative. Skill-based matchmaking is one of those things that it's really a matter of trial and error. My guy, you wouldn't even have to do like trial and error if you decide to just remove the skill-based matchmaking. Smash the like button, subscribe right now if I just spitted facts out there. And my guy says that disbanding lobbies are supposedly here to stay. An associate emphasized its apparent importance in structuring skill-based matchmaking as a foundation, plainly stating that if that were to be removed, it would collapse. So yeah, bros and hoes and everybody in between, we're gonna be getting skill-based matchmaking in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. But we also got some news about the Modern Warfare 2 trailer premiere and the live stream skill-based matchmaking. So click on this video on the screen and I will see you right there.